friends. We're going to take a look at our vocabulary reader for this week, titled Clever Animals by Dolly Finn. Do you think animals are smart? Give an example. Clever Animals by Dolly Finn. This book tells about ways that animals are clever or smart about protecting themselves and getting food. As we read today, just like in class, when you come across one of our highlighted vocabulary words, make sure you are paying attention for context clues to see if you can figure out what this word means. Some animals have clever ways to protect themselves. Most hermit crabs live in the sea. They find hard, empty shells to protect their soft bodies. Hermit crabs find shells that are just the right size. On this page, we see a hermit crab in the picture. It finds an empty shell to live in. How might an empty shell protect the crab? Some ants have a clever way to get food. They take care of tiny bugs called aphids. Those bugs make something called honeydew, which is sticky and sweet. The ants like to eat honeydew. So the ants pet the aphids, and the aphids make more honeydew. Let's take a close look at this photo together. These ants use aphids, a kind of tiny bug, to make food for them. The food is called honeydew. A hippo is a large animal. A hippo spends its day near water. It may swim in a stream or a lake. The hippo goes into the water to keep from drying out. The water keeps the hippo cool. Hippos live where the hot sun shines. Their skin makes a pink cream. The cream is a kind of sunblock. It stops the sun from burning the hippo. If you were outside all day when the sun blazed, you would need sunblock too. Look at the photo. What were these hippos doing to stay cool as the hot sun blazed? Some spiders have a clever way to catch food. They spin a sticky web. Bugs come flying or tumbling into the web. Then the bugs get tangled in the web. Some spiders use their web like a net. The spider holds the web between its legs. When a bug comes near the spider throws the net over the bug. After the spider has flung its web, it eats the bug for dinner. Let's take a look at the 2 pages we just read. Look at both of these photos. The spider on page 6 makes a web to trap bugs. The bugs go tumbling into the web and get tangled up in it. The spider on page 7 has flung its web over the bug. What do you think the spider is about to do? The remora is a fish. It lives in the ocean. It has a clever way to keep safe. It rides around on sharks. The remora has a disc on top of its head. The disc helps the remora stick to the shark. The remora does not hurt the shark. In fact, it helps the shark. The remora keeps the shark clean. Then it gets a swift ride on the shark. Here we see a label for the shark. We also see a label for the remora. Look carefully at the photos and the labels. How do you think the labels help you understand how the remora rides on the shark? Sometimes the remora swims into the shark's mouth. The shark does not eat the remora. They live together peacefully. How clever! In this book, we read about clever animals. We learned that a hippo can live in a stream. Can you make a chart listing some of the animals and tell about where they live? In your reader response journal, you can tell us what other animals have you read about that live in a stream, river, lake, or ocean? Can you write a paragraph describing another animal you know about? Use 2 of your vocabulary words as you are writing. Make sure you underline your vocabulary words in your paragraph. When you're done, you can take a picture of your reader response paragraph and send it to me in your portfolio. Remember, this can be one of your 2 different written options this week in your response journal. Happy writing, friends!